And so what we're going to talk about today is how to hypnotically control your market. And this is very important because if you don't understand how to control your market, you don't understand how to direct your market, it's going to be very difficult to convince and persuade them to do what you desire so you can help them in what they're trying to do. And so some of the major things that we're going to talk about today is how to speak to your market in such a way that they unconsciously follow all your commands to the letter, how to understand your market's deepest desires and frustrations, how to create language that will appeal to your market and position you as an authority, and how all of this results in more money for you. And one of the reasons why this is really important is because when I first came into this industry, I was essentially trying to sell to everybody. And the downfall in me trying to do that was I really didn't understand how to connect my product to my market, create a market message mix or match. And I really didn't understand what the desires of my market were. So I was running after everybody and I was trying to talk to them and I was getting frustrated because I could not get them to do what I desired so I could bring value to them and help them accomplish their goals, which will in turn result in me making money. And I struggled for a very, very long time because I tried to copy what other people were doing, but I really didn't understand what they were doing. I was just copying blindly. And I was finally able to attend a mastermind from a guy who was $1 million marketer. His name's Shakir Hussein. And he really explained to me how to understand my market. And one of the reasons why I went to the mastermind was to understand my market because I had no idea really how to appeal to my market. And what he really explained to me was this, is that in the home-based business industry, and I'm going to show you an example of some of the notes I took, is that your average customer in this industry is 40 to 60 years old. Okay, that's your general customer. And they have certain frustrations, fears, dreams and desires, or hopes and desires that they want to accomplish using a home-based business. And once you understand what they're going through, it's very easy to communicate to them and position your product or your services in such a way that you can influence them hypnotically to buy your particular products or services. And so if you're looking at a person 40 to 60 years old, one of the biggest things about them is that they have frustrations that their money's not going to last them into the future. They usually are making 40 to 60K a year. They have 2 to 3 kids. They don't want an income ceiling. They have never been paid what they deserve. They want to prove their value to others. They want to make the money that they always dreamed about. And they want to be respected. And they never had the respect that they desire or deserve. And so understanding this particular avatar, if you're selling a product that has a price point that is a very low tier price point, you understand why it may not appeal to a person that's 40 to 60 years old because their perception may be they can't generate the kind of income they want with a low tier offer. There's an offer in this industry right now that's a $100 offer to get in. It's a $100 offer a month to stay in the program. And that particular offer, if you look at the demographic of the people that are involved in that offer, they're normally a younger demographic. And the reason for that is that at that particular age, $100 a month is what you can handle. But if you look at a lot of higher tier opportunities, that may be $2,000 to get in. And then you have a $5,000 upsell, a $9,000 upsell, up to a $50,000 upsell. Normally the demographic of that particular opportunity is going to be an older demographic because they've had time to accumulate money. They have savings, they have RAs, they have 401ks. They have access to resources so they can get involved in a higher tier opportunity. So if you are selling a lower tier opportunity, but you're going after people that are 40 to 60 years old, their perception of your opportunity may be that there's not enough money in this to give them the time freedom, the lifestyle freedom, and the unlimited income that they desire. So you don't understand really how to communicate and how to hypnotically control your market. So one of the things that Shakir taught us was to create this type of, I would call it a matrix. And inside this matrix, you put your fears, you put your frustrations, the hopes and the dreams of your particular customer avatar. So if you're looking at a person that's 40 to 60 years old that's in this particular home-based business market, one of their fears is losing money. Another of their fears is a fear of failure in this particular industry. Another one of their fears is that their family and friends are going to look down on them. If you look at their frustrations, you understand that they may be frustrated because they feel like they're not getting any support from their team or their sponsor. They're frustrated because they're trying to prove what they're doing works to their family. They're overwhelmed. They feel like they're not being taught the actual real deal information in this industry. They feel like it's too much technical info. They're frustrated because they're always being sold the next product, and they're frustrated that the company may want too much time from them. So if you just look at the frustrations in the marketplace from a person that's going to be a male or female 40 to 60 years old, and you ask yourself, what are some of the programs and products that I've seen or systems that I've seen in this marketplace just based on frustrations? What you see is a rationale or a justification for the, what would you call it, the done-for-you type systems. Because you see a lot of people in this industry are overwhelmed. They feel like there's too much technical info. And they feel like the company wants too much time for them to actually perform what's necessary to perform in the industry. So you see a lot of done-for-you programs in which the system essentially does all the selling. Your traffic setups is already done. You don't have to go and figure out what your good traffic opportunities are. You have another person that's going to upsell your people once they get into your system. People in this industry want that because really in this industry, a lot of people in this industry want to get rich doing the least amount of work as possible. So you can appeal to their frustrations by creating what we call done-for-you programs in which the person just pays into the program and essentially everything is done for them. And because that program is appealing to a person's frustrations. So when you frame that offer the correct way, you have the ability to hypnotically control people to move towards that offer. And you've seen a lot of done-for-you programs in this industry. If you look at a person's hopes, they want freedom. They want to make more money. They want to find something that can get them out of their job, or they want to be seen as an important person. Their dreams are to be financially free, to be able to travel, visit places, to make money doing almost nothing, to have more money than they can spend, to be a superstar network market affiliate, and to be able to mingle with the top people in the industry. So I'm going to ask you, as a person that's watching this actual webinar, if we wanted to frame and try to get our downline or get our team to go to an event, and we know that their dreams are to be a superstar network marketer or to be able to mingle with the top people in the industry, you frame the event by telling them all the top people in this particular industry or company are going to be at this event. You frame your leaders in the event as celebrities, because we know the associative power of a celebrity, where people want to be around them. And then we understand that to the average person in this industry, they want to mingle with the top people because they want to feel like they're in that crowd. They want to see themselves as a superstar. So they want to be around other people that have verified themselves as superstars. And so that's how you can frame an event and get the people to show up at the event, by framing your event as being what is going to fulfill their dreams. And so once you start to understand this matrix and you start to really understand what are the fears or frustrations, the hopes and dreams and the desires of your target market,